Website development process and hosting. This is Peter with this interesting series of tutorials on web development. The tutorials are designed for anyone whether starting as beginner with no skills or advanced. We will walk through with practical examples every aspect of website development and hosting. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you don't miss this opportunity. Remember to share and like to help a friend willing to learn. Also be sure to check links in the video descriptions for more details and links to some of our giveaway and discounted offers. Ready to start? I assume yes. So what is web development process? A website is a representation of data formatted and displayed on a web browser. This data is in form of text and graphics. This data is stored on a web server and through a web address. You are able to access it on a web browser like Chrome or Mozilla. This web address has a domain which is unique to your website. Check in the description below for the link with additional day-to-day life example that explains this process. How do you then develop this website? You start by coming up with website idea. This can be anything. Say I want to develop website to teach people how to cook, advise people on what to eat, to sell in products or even assist people in getting directions. This are the ideal I would be having. I would note the idea somewhere. I would then need to know how will this idea translate into data. I would need to come up with rough idea of what data goes into my website. Is it plain text or images or videos or combination? I would also need to know how big or small this will be and in what representation. At the end I will have done web design and have complete representation of my website and how it will look like. The design makes it easier for you to develop website compared to off-the-head design. In the design process, you will come up with logo, color codes, fonts and layout of your website. This can be done using say Photoshop or Adobe XD. You then choose how you will develop your website. Is it offline on your laptop or online where you save data online? Offline is where you install web server on your laptop or server. You then access it within your network and create website. This website will only be accessible to yourself unless you allow it to be accessed outside your hosting. Online is where you buy a hosting space from web hosts and a domain. Using the domain, you access your cPanel and start developing your website. Your website is ready for external access if you allow in the settings. The difference between the two is that in the online, you buy the hosting and domain. See links in the description for some of the popular and discounted offers from some of the recommended hosting companies. There are also some companies that offer free hosting with a subdomain, an extension of their own domain. Whereas this offers you website development at no cost, there are overheads you will have to deal with. Limitations in space and number of visitors. Frequent downtimes and suspensions. This is only advisable if you are using it to learn. For professional website development, use paid hosting. In the next video, we will walk through setting up offline website development. We will install web server and set it up. We will then walk through companies that offer online hosting. We will be offering goodies from some of these companies. My tutorials will be practical based. If you need detailed explanation, be sure to check links to my tutorial which explains concepts in details. Links will be in the description of each video. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. Feel free to support us using any of the links in the description.